Hey yo. Uh, so yeah, just wanted to start this video with a Scott Hall intro. Like, hey yo. Uh, yeah. Yeah. So now I'm, as a wrestling fan, um, over the year, you keep hearing about all these wrestlers dying and stuff, and dying from obviously heart attacks and stuff, and I know I can't really, I can't, obviously they're dying because of drug abuse, alcohol, pills for all the injuries and stuff they have, and surgeries and stuff, so all the stuff like that. So I can't really, you know, I can't. So they're like that, yeah. But still though, all these people are wrestlers dying, and I remember watching, you remember watching a lot of these wrestlers, when I was younger, like Scott Hall, and I remember the NWO and all that, and the Outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, I used to watch WCW, and especially when it was getting really popular, like in 1990, when it was like really at its best, with the NWO and all that, and Scott Hall and Kevin Nash and Hogan and all that, and Sting and Goldberg and all that, I used to watch that every Friday night. I used to love Friday nights because I knew wrestling was going to be on, and 63 is young to die in it, really. So he died at 63, and you just hear about all these wrestlers dying. It's crazy. So it just makes you think. It just makes me, every time you hear about someone dying like that, or people dying, it just makes you think you've got to live your life. I can't see spending the rest of your life. And I don't want to throw my life away and not enjoy life, because you don't know. You never know. I don't know what age I'm going to die, and I don't want to know when I'm going to die. But so you just got to live. You just got to try and instead of just being depressed and moaning about things, I need to start enjoying my life. Easier said than done. Anxiety, you can't just stop. You can't just change, because anxiety just makes everyday life. Anxiety just sucks. Anxiety, and when you're depressed because of anxiety, it sucks the fun out of life. So that's why you tend to be miserable and don't enjoy stuff. It's not I don't want to enjoy my life. It's not I don't want to do stuff. It's not I don't want to be happy. It's just anxiety makes you depressed. It's hard to be happy when you struggle to go into town because you find crowded places overwhelming, and you're so overwhelmed with anxiety that you don't do anything. It just sucks. It's depressing. So the thing is, I want to do shit. I want to do loads of stuff, but the thing is, I'm just getting older and older. I'm 35, and I'm just getting older and older, and I've been struggling with this since my early 20s, and I don't want to spend the rest of my life just struggling and not doing anything, because before I know it, I'm going to be bloody, I'll be 50 and I'm not done anything, I don't want to get to the point one day where, my health goes downhill and I didn't enjoy my life. I don't ever want to get to the point. But I don't want to end up getting to a point in my life where I don't want to get to an old age and just the thought of that I haven't enjoyed my life. I haven't done things I want to do. I've just got to keep thinking like that. Something's going to change, because if it doesn't, that will happen. I will get to a point where I have never done anything. I just through my life has been a complete. My life's just been completely just ruined. I've done nothing with my life. So like I was saying, it's not easy. It's easier said than done, because depression, anxiety, which my depression is caused by my anxiety. I'm depressed because of my anxiety. So, because I struggle so bad, and I wouldn't be doing all these videos, talking about all this stuff. I wouldn't be keep going about the same stuff over and over again if it wasn't the reason I've gone about it so much is because it's an everyday struggle. It's always a problem. So, I've said this a billion times, but I don't want to stay the same. I want to. But yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, every time someone, not just anyone who dies, every time you look on the news and it's like hear about someone dying, and die in their 60s, 70s. Even someone who dies in the 90s, or 80s, you still think, and they were well known, still makes you think, once you get to a certain age, you die, you know. And these days, time just goes so quick, you know. I'm sure 70 years, 80 years, 90 years will soon fly by at the rate that time's going at the moment. So, yeah, but yeah, I want to make this video, so yeah, I just had to do I just want to talk about this because yeah, just makes you think. And all the wrestlers that have died over the years, I mean, the Ultimate Warrior, you know, the Ultimate Warrior, all these ones that have died, quite a few of Roddy Piper, he died young. The Ultimate Warrior died young. Scott Hall died young, you know. You know, a lot, even the ones that died in the 70s and stuff. Like you think, even if someone dies in the 70s, you think, you know, they could have lived to their 80s, 90s. So it's still, in a way, you still think, oh, they died a bit too early, you know. But I don't know. If I think the best years to die, if you can, 80s, 90s, or even in the hundreds, even to get to 100, that's the best time to go. If you die at that age, you know, at least you know you've had a good life, you know. But yeah, so yeah, I just remember what I'm saying. I just had to do them. So just make sure every time you hear about death, you know, well, even with you hear about stuff like as you know, I'm an EastEnders fan and watching a lot of EastEnders and stuff. Like I've been obviously back when all the ones I've been watching had Barbara Windsor in it or Peggy Mitchell, and she died 2020. She died at 8. She's like 80 something. But she died, you know. So you just, you know, just even that age, you think, you know, even if I get to that, I don't want to get to that age and not live my life, you know. I don't want to get to 80. I don't want to be 80 something, 90, and not live my life. So something's got to change. It has, and you know, every time you hear about these people dying, and the older I'm getting, the more I just want to say, I've got to do something now. I've got to do something. I've got to change because my life's. I'm just wasting my life away. I've completely, like my 20s are completely just gone down the toilet. But so far, first half of my 30s have just have gone down the toilet as well. I've not done anything with my 30s so far. I'm halfway through my 30s and I haven't done anything. It's been in absolute shite. The most I've done is move into a house. I did go to Resorts World in 2018, but that's all I've really done. That's better than what I did in my 20s, you know. So 5 years, I don't want to get to 40 and still be doing these fucking videos, you know. So yeah, something's gotta change. I know I made that video before. I'm like a broken record. I am like a broken record, and March 2022, and I'm still doing the same shit. What a surprise! I don't think anyone's surprised. But yeah, just want to make this video. So yeah. Yeah.